Hey, parents. We've had a very busy week two. In this short video, I just want to give you a quick idea recap, if you will, of all of the great things that have been going on this week. Um, Monday through Friday, students were given homework assignments. My homework policy is to only Friday is the one day that I choose not to give assignments because I do expect to work them very hard. And they've been very responsive, and I appreciate that. So to this end, I just kind of want to share with you guys some of the good stuff that I've seen this week. And so, you know, we talked a bit about small group rotations on Monday, how to become a classroom helper on Tuesday. They got a quiz on Wednesday, and I'm going to come back to that. And on Thursday and Friday, we've been really getting into the graphing calculator. And again, parents, I've explained to the students that first option is for them to buy the graphing calculator. That TI-84 will be something they use right through high school and into college. Plan B is to, if they have an Android phone, to download this app called Wabbit. And it is a very it's very similar to the tool I'm using in class, and it's very it basically gives them the opportunity to practice at home. And the third option is when I give homework assignments that require that graphing calculator, is for them to come and during lunch and do the assignments. Um, that third option, obviously, is not the best option, but it is a workaround. So a lot of really great opportunities to use that graphing calculator is going to present itself over the next 2 weeks. Um, Going back to Wednesday for parents, I just want to really give a shout out here that our top guns for week one's quiz in period one was Miss Marcel. Appreciate her effort. Mr. Cotton, Mr. June. In period four, we have Jaden Ray Smith. Period six, Morgan Seymour. Period seven, we have Miss Clements and Miss McBride. I'm very proud of those students. They were the top score getters and for the week, and I'm looking forward to next week. Our next weekly quiz is going to be Wednesday on the 19th. In this presentation, parents, um, I invite you and your students to go through it together so they have an idea of the content that they're going to be expected to know. Because I really do expect greatness out of them. Let's just kind of get through some of the things that will be on the test tomorrow or Wednesday, excuse me. Um, Quick video on differentiation and small group rotation.
Differentiation is a way to provide opportunity for students to show
I'm going
us
to ask the
what they know,
students to spend some time getting to
and
know
it's a
this
way
information.
to engage all students.
All right. I'm also going to ask students to be ready to share out, why I do small group and station rotations. These videos will explain a lot of that. I made a point to tell my students that I expect that we will have some of the top um, math scores in the state if we can work the plan and plan the work. All right. They're also going to be expected to understand a little bit about, some of the tools we'll use to make this learning a little bit more embedded in their practice. All right. In this video, I've asked students to get to know my classroom helper application so that they can be a part of the process. And I spent some time talking about the benefits of of letter of recommendations. So I'm going to actually just let you guys listen in, and we'll keep that moving. Uh, Hey class, in this brief video, we're going to talk about classroom helpers. This is an application that you're going to be asked to fill out for homework today. And the application basically gives life to the fact that in my classroom, we have a number of job openings. And the reason that classroom helpers are so important to me personally is that very often I have students that will, um, a year later, 2 years later, ask me to do a reference for them. And if I don't know you, and if I don't know you well, it's harder for me to give you a really, really good recommendation. So, parents, I would absolutely encourage you, if your child has not filled out that classroom application for classroom helper, please, encourage them to do that. Um, we talked on Wednesday a little bit about my use of wall charts to remind students about the expectations in the class. Again, parents, please encourage your child to review these videos and be responsible for the content. On Friday, more videos regarding wall charts and what they are intended to convey. Um, we got real heavy into the graphing calculator on Thursday and Friday, and these short videos are great. So kids have an idea of specific shortcuts and cheat codes that I've used in the past, and I intend to use with them. I'll just share this opening explanation of my philosophy of teaching. All right. In this series of videos, we're going to be going over the fundamentals of using our graphing calculator of solving algebraic problems. I'm going to try to keep each video within 3 to 4 minutes, so we're going to kind of put them in bite-sized pieces. So the number one rule that we're going to focus on for the next couple of days is this idea that if you are given a function and you really have no idea, no clue on what to do, what we're going to do is we're going to create a picture by putting it into our Y editor under Y1 and creating a picture. All right. Now, this is my general philosophy around the whole goal behind what we're trying to do in Algebra 1. You got a loved one in a home. That home is on fire. You got to do whatever is necessary to get to that person, get them out. Whether you got to break down the door, whether you got to kick in a window, whether you go through the roof, whatever. That's kind of how we're looking at these math problems. We got to do whatever is necessary in order to get to our solution. So if you have to make a picture, do so. A chart, do so. If you got to do a graph, or if you have to do anything that. Okay, so all of that was just to say to our students that we're going to be using multiple paths to get to the solution. It matters not what path they use, but I do teach very unconventionally, and I'm a strong believer that if our students get very comfortable with these graphing calculators, they will be very successful on this Regents exam. And again, parents, it is an investment of a couple dollars, but quite often my students, they have footwear that costs more and does less for them than this amazing math tool called the TI-84 calculator. So that is a bit of my sales pitch. Again, overall, we had a great week. I just want to encourage your parents to continue, reinforcing things at home. Thank you.